Alhaji, my husband, satisfies me financially, but his PA fulfills me in ways he never could. Yes, Alhaji takes care of my need financially, but his personal assistant is taking care of my sexual lack. Is giving me back to back beyond my expectation. Isn't the equation balance? Welcome to my correction page, the English version of Mewanshele. This is not my story. It is the story of one of my followers. Let's go there. I am not the only wife of Alhaji. He married four of us, yes, and I am the fourth wife. I did not plan to become a fourth wife in my life. Because once upon a time, I was the only wife of one man, but that marriage nearly destroyed me. Emotionally blackmail, domestic violence, beating that made me feel less human. My parents had to come and pack my belongings several times before they finally brought me home for good. I had a child for him, and I promised myself that I would never suffer like that again, regardless. Years later, my mother told me it was time to remarry, but I was scared. I don't want to settle down with the same man. She said I should choose a man who would respect me this time and take care of me. And I didn't want to love that comes with hunger. I didn't want passion that comes with pain. I wanted comfort. I wanted security. I wanted peace. And in Nigeria, many of us knows the truth, yes, that some married men take better care of their side chicks than single men take care of their wives. We all know that. So when Alhaji came into my life, I made a decision. He was wealthy, well-established, influenced. Yes, he was married, I know, but he was ready to take care of me and my child. And I married him. In fact, he built a house for me as a wedding gift and got me a very luxurious car. He opened account for my upkeep. Financially, I was comfortable. I was very okay. I was doing well. But there was one problem. Alhaji was 65 years and I was 25. 30 years between us. People say that age is just a number. But what about loneliness? It's not. He's always busy. He was always traveling to Abuja, UK, Canada, going for meetings, contracts, deals. I can count how many times he visited me in a year. And I was the youngest wife, the one who still had fire in her body. And the child I had for him came almost by chance. Most nights I slept alone. Sometimes when he traveled, he handled everything to his PA, our allowance, our logistics, and then the PA's office was close to my parents' area. So one day, I went to collect my allowance, but instead of collecting money and leaving, I stayed back. I complained because I was not happy. I wanted a change. I told him I was not happy about my husband, that Alhaji had no time for me, that I felt invisible. But the PA looked at me carefully. He said something that struck me. He said, see, life is not balanced. If it gives you attention and no money, you will complain. Now it gives you money and comfort, and you complain about attention. Yeah, it linked closer. Instead of thinking of how to build yourself through Alhaji's wealth, you are thinking of what your body is missing. Then his voice changed. He is older. You are young. Death doesn't know age. Why not secure your future? The room became quiet. Then he moved closer to me. If I had known, I should have left. Especially when his tone changed. I should have left, but I didn't. It had been a long time since someone looked at me like I was desired. The way he looked at me makes me to stay. A long time since someone touched made my body respond without effort. When he held me, my body did not resist. Sincerely speaking, when my husband PA held me, I was submitted. When he kissed me, I did not pull away. And before I could process what was happening, we crossed the line. On his office table, in the middle of the afternoon, I had not felt that alive in years. This man shook me. When he entered me, I felt alive. I felt like a woman. I became so emotional. I became so aroused. It was a beautiful experience. He knew exactly what he was doing me. It took his time. It made me feel seen. It made me wanted. Touched me in ways my husband never could. When I left that office, I felt light. That night, I slept like a baby. It was like a dream. The kind of deep sleep that comes after satisfaction. I slept like a baby. The next morning, I woke up late, smiling to myself. Then suddenly my phone rang. It was him. And he said, I know you enjoy yourself. He said, Softy, it's been a while someone touched you like that. He paused and he says, let me handle the part of you. Let me handle the part that your husband cannot handle. Yes, your husband satisfies you financially, but I can satisfy you physically. Everybody wins. No one loses. And that was how it started. The beautiful family of my Karasi page, English version of Mewanshele. If you are interested in the continuation of this story, that is part 2 of the story, indicate in the comment section. That's Okpayemi, post part 2. Then when I post it, I will copy the link and paste it under the comment section in part 1. Thank you and see you in part 2 of this story. I think I am improving. Thank you, Bizu.